Could you please state your name in full to the court?
Steve Blanca.
Mr. Blanca, please state what your type of employment is that you do.
I'm a truck driver, Class A.
And how long have you been a truck driver?
I got my license on March 15th, 1999.
So, 2
19
years?
years? Yeah, 2 years.
And during the time that you've been a truck driver, have you had any moving violations?
One instance, yes.
And what was that?
Driving on not staying on the right.
And why did that occur?
I just veered over real quick, but it was too late.
Have you had any other moving violations since then?
No.
Do you have any medical conditions?
No.
And you passed your medical evaluation for your truck driving
Yeah, all
license?
truck drivers have a physical, yes. But I don't have health insurance, so.
Okay. Mr. Blanco, were you impaired on the day of the accident, such as alcohol, prescription drugs, illicit drugs, or anything else?
No.
On May 31st, 2001, were you aware of any brake malfunctions when you left the Stewart trucking site?
No, I was unaware of anything from my pre-trip inspection.
Do you log those inspections?
Yes, we're supposed to. There's a logbook in every truck.
Do you know of any recent maintenance on the brakes?
I report maintenance, but whether or not it gets fixed, I don't know. I just continue to do what I'm supposed to.
And while you were driving on May 31st, did you notice any difficulty driving that day with the brakes?
A little bit, but it didn't seem unmanageable. It seemed like it was okay. I have multiple brakes on the truck.
Did you have to pump multiple times on the brakes, or?
Felt a little soft, yes.
When you logged the maintenance walk around, did you notice anything with the tires or brakes?
Nothing was out of the ordinary with the tires.
All tires were full and ready to go?
As far as I can remember, yes.
Anything with the trailer hitch? Was it loose? Was it adequate?
No, I wouldn't have left.
Did you attempt to blow your horn before entering the intersection to notify people that you were having difficulty that day?
No.
And why was that? Knowing that you were going to go into an intersection.
Maybe panic, confusion. Not sure.
Were you aware of the bus that was coming on the opposite side?
No, I was looking down at my brakes.
Are you aware that 6 children were fatally killed on May 31st?
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Did you see them at the accident?
Yes.
And how did you feel?
Horrible.
My client survived but sustained multiple spinal fractures, a fractured right arm, and a right leg that will leave him impaired for the rest of his life. How do you feel about that?
That really is awful, and I'm super sorry about that. If I could have done something to change it, I would.
And since the accident, have you had any further thoughts on this accident or the deaths or nightmares or anything like that?
Yes, I'll always think about it every time I get in my truck.
Did you fail to log any mechanical errors that day?
Well, with the company, everything isn't always taken care of, so sometimes it can be a little lackadaisical with our logs and our pre-trip inspections, and I don't think I did, no.
Did you notify the mechanics of any previous brake issues?
Well, you put in a work order and then you just wait and hope it's fixed.
How is the owner in regards to any mechanical errors that need to be completed?
Like I just said, we just have good faith that hopefully everything is kept up to date. When you make a log or you ask for something, just kind of going on faith.
Is there anything else you could have done that day to prevent the accident?
More thorough pre-trip inspection and decline to drive that trailer.
Are you continuing today to drive truck?
Yes.
And are you nervous in doing so?
Well, I think about it all the time, but I've got to feed my family. It's probably the reason that I left that day. If I leave my truck in the yard, I can't make no money for my family.
Okay, Mr. Blanca, that is the only questions I have for today. Thank
Thank
you.
you.